Hi, I'm Virginia and I've been a medical copywriter for the past 4 years. So one of you asked me what you can do as a student while you're studying your degree to help you get into medical writing. So the first thing you need to do is create some writing samples. So this could be in a Google Doc. You literally write some piece of writing that you will find interesting and you use references to show that you know how to find credible resources of information and then actually reference those in your article to show that you are not just making stuff up and you can write something that's accurate. And the second thing is once you have that writing sample, you can then copy and paste it onto websites like Medium or even a LinkedIn article or even your own free blog. So try to avoid writing directly into a platform. You should always have a copy of your work. So the third thing you need to do is then set up your LinkedIn profile. So LinkedIn is the best place if you're going to try and find some recruiters or a potential client or a potential agency to help you out. So there is a quiet season during the medical writing landscape, if you like. That's normally around spring to summer. And so if you can start reaching out to people then they're more likely to see your email and they're also more likely to have the time to train you or ask you to do some work for them where they have the time to give you feedback. So if you have an interview with them, then you should ask 2 questions. One is, are you going to be providing resources for me to learn? And 2 is, are you going to be providing notes on my work when you edit it again so I can learn? So your main goal as a student is to try and learn as much as you can and get the experience that you need to build your portfolio. And then that will help you start a medical writing career. So there are different types of medical writing. So I guess the next step would be to try and reach out to people who are doing that type of medical writing and then learn from them what their experience is and decide if that's something that you would like to do. So when you are studying, you do not want to take on any really big projects. So the next tip is really to go on somewhere like Upwork and find a really small job and do it for someone. Or you could also ask a charity or an NGO, which is a non-government organization, to see if they need someone to write some stuff for them. That could be health or medical writing. And then they should hopefully have a team so that that person can then review your work and give you feedback. And you'll be volunteering your time, but also whenever you are working as a student, it's still like extra work for the other person because they also have to train and teach you and give you feedback. But the benefit for them is that they are training someone like you in the exact way that they want you so that you could hopefully have a long-term relationship with them. And so that's something that's really useful for them. And also, I hate to say it, but students are cheap. And so that's why they offer internships and things like that, because they can get some work done at a cheaper price compared to someone who's really experienced. And so you should also know your value as a student. Don't be so willing to do things for free. You should still get paid for work if it is a for-profit company or a business. So I hope your studies go really well and you are enjoying your degree, and you have to remember that you have a high level of communication compared to the general population if you've got into university. So you have very valuable skills and you can put them to good use, and there's nothing stopping you from writing, asking people for feedback, and joining communities and starting to build relationships and networking with people who are medical writers and also people who are editors and evidence checkers, because that's what I do as well. I'm an NHS evidence checker. So as part of my medical writing journey, I've also taken on some other work that I never thought I would be doing. So you might end up editing or proofreading or transcribing, which is when you listen to audio or a webinar, and then you might need to write some notes. You could put that into a newsletter or a social media post. So I did that. That was one of the jobs I got on Upwork in my early career a few years ago. So there's lots of options for you out there. So I would say as you're a student, you've got lots of time to study, and then you've also got lots of time to explore what you want to do and figure out what type of medical writing you like. So good luck with your degree. I hope everything goes well, and you can check out if medical writing is a good option for you, either long term or in the short term, to earn some extra pocket money. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any more questions, then do comment down below. I'll see you in the next video.